Hi. It says share your referral link. Sure. Not in stream. That will not be good. Hello, everyone. I don't know why I put PM. Y'all know I'm not going live that late at night, unless it was like a breaking story. Other than that, my mistake. I don't know why it hit PM instead of AM. I don't know. I could have sworn I hit AM because duh. Let's not put the duh in duh. Okay. Hello, everyone. What am I at? Hello. Now, I don't know if I have enough time today, but if I do, I will open up the phone lines and let you all call in. Happy Friday. Good morning. Good afternoon. Okay. Wherever you are. And they're upset with me. Turn on hand gestures. I don't know what any of that. Just go away because I don't know what you mean. You go away. Thanks for going away. Um, yes, Foxy said, let's get messy about it. Oh, yes, let's get messy. Hello, Foxy. Hello, Foxy. Hello, City of Gold. City of Gold says, Happy Friday from Houston, Texas. Shout out to Texas. Y'all know I love Texas. But thank you so much, City of Gold, for the super sticker, and happy Friday to you as well. Absolutely. You know, prettiest Nikki, I try to be as skinny as I can. You know how we go, girl. But thank you so much for being here and welcome, sweetie. I love y'all. I keep forgetting that I can put like comments on the screen. Shout out to Sky from the UK. Yes, UK. Yes, United Kingdom. I am so famous. Like, I'm also all over the world, Craig. So, big dot. Okay, I love you all. I love you all. Messy like some ribs. Correct. Messier than ribs, girl. Ooh, let's get messy. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Shout out to Julie. Julie says St. Louis in the building. Yeah, I like St. Louis too. Y'all have really good food there. I'm a Midwest boy myself. So yes, shout out to St. Louis as my tattoo is. Yes, Foxy, so famous, girl. Hi, Tatiana. Good morning. Good morning, Toya and Mama Cass. Hello. I love you all. I love you all. Jennifer says, thank you for helping Junior. Absolutely. Absolutely. I was just checking on him before I came over here. I want to make sure, everything's good with him. As good as can be. And, the crustacean has definitely been trying to hide him all over again. Shout out to Truman Show. Says happy Friday from someone in Texas that didn't eat Mama Tina's gumbo and get sick. Love me some Sean. Now, why folk come y'all doing that to Mama Tina? Thank you so much for the super sticker, Truman Show. Why is y'all doing that to Mama Tina? Ain't nothing, y'all ain't getting sick from that woman, fool. Y'all got y'all nerve. I was like, oh, poor Mama. Then they shut her down for 24 hours or something like that. I was like, ooh, this is not looking good at all. This not looking good at all. Y'all did Mama Tina dirty. Y'all know y'all would not have did that if that was Beyonce. And y'all know y'all wouldn't have did it if it was Solange, because how she did this in that elevator. Yeah, she run up on dudes. So yeah, we ain't got time for Solange. Okay, we just act like we're like it, even if it's nasty. Okay, because Solange got hands. She is just Solange got hands. Okay, and for all genders. Okay, all of y'all. She will throw hands. So yeah, all she got to do is get Solange down there. She'll get everything. As people buying the gumbo, just has Solange sitting there like this. Girl, take a picture of some lawns like this and put it on some napkins or something like that. You good to go. Would you eat it, Sean? Hell no. Mm-mm. No, no, not at all. My rule is if you are old cooking my food, you got to have wrinkles. Mhm. Each wrinkle is for each different thing you learn to perfect and cook in the kitchen. It's a wrinkle for chicken. It's a wrinkle for greens. It's a wrinkle for cornbread. Like, yeah, your face has to move if you're going to cook my food. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Because if Mama Tina eating it, if we judging off of her facial expressions, how do we know if it's good or not? What? Mama Tina eating it, her face always like, even when she mad. Blue, I am so mad at you. So it's like, it could be gross. And we wouldn't know if she eating it. Of course she's gonna say it's good. Okay. So yeah, mm-mm. I would go and meet her. She was down there cooking. Hey girl. But that's about it. Mm, No, no. Okay. I don't really trust food like gumbo created in bulk. Gumbo come from the soul, right? It's like making wine. Food like that, I really trust. You see what I'm saying? It's like if I want Thanksgiving dinner, it has to be from someone's house. Like I'm not going to. I don't care if they make good soul food. I don't care. It don't taste the same. I need it coming out of aluminum pans, and I need some of it stuck to the bottom of the pot. And I'm like I. Oh well, I don't call me weird, but I don't know. With certain food, I feel like it's kind of like seafood boils and crab boils. It's like I don't see how people can go like to stores and stuff and like order it. Like I would rather buy from somebody that's making plates on Facebook. I would rather buy from Running Down, honestly. You know, if I'm gonna keep it real with you, because they be throwing down. The people that be cooking in their houses are the ones that you can trust, and they be throwing down, honey. Okay, some of the best cooks. Um, so yeah, I'd rather order me a plate off Facebook Marketplace before going down there trying Mama Gumbo. Okay, shout out to Mama Tina, love her down. Okay, shout out to all of the people going down there sucking on E. coli. Shout out to all the people that's going down there eating a bulk gumbo. Okay, eating that Costco gumbo, eating that Sam's Club gumbo, girl. But yeah, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Okay, okay. Matthew said that Tina did bare minimum. Okay, including the kitchen. That's just what that word. That's a good part. He said she ain't do nothing for Destiny's Child. She ain't do nothing for the marriage, girl. Yeah, he ain't say nothing about her cooking. He said she could sew a dress. Beyonce say all the time, me in the kitchen, not knowing what I'm doing, accurate, accurate. Even Beyonce can cook. Hey, incoming opinion, girl. Y'all get up with some of my boo. Incoming opinion. Subscribe to my girl. What you talking about? Love my girl. Hey, girl. So, yeah, don't nobody got time for that. I ain't seen Solange in nobody kitchen. I ain't seen Beyonce in nobody kitchen. Okay, order champs. Okay, Beyonce gives room service champ is what she gives. Beyonce gonna order some food. You talking about? But when it's time to cook, I, I don't know. Okay, we are 9 minutes in. We're almost at our 10-minute mark. Let's go. Please hit that like. Please hit the like. I'll get to the tea when I want to. Ew, the audacity. Please don't ever feel comfortable coming over here doing anything but giving me tea. Yeah, don't feel comfortable doing anything else. Yeah, this is my show, Chrisean. Imagine being excited to hear about somebody you swear you hate. Like, Please hurry up and talk about the person that I hate. I want to write bad comments about her. Well, go ahead. Start now. What you waiting for? Let me find out I'm in your way. Like, let me find out I'm holding you up. Whatever you planning on doing, do it. Like, what you waiting on? Ew. Change your show for me. Imagine. Now we're gonna wait 5 minutes longer. Oh, and you're mad. Like, ugh. It don't ever feel comfortable coming here telling me what to do. You can get that out your mouth. You can get that out your brain immediately. Imagine. I want to hurry and hear what you have to say. Ain't no fast forward button over here. Ain't no rewind button over here. None of that. None of that. And you're mad about it. You're gonna stay that way. Like, ugh. Me? Me? Tell you number you knew. Gotta be. Yes, Tina should have let someone else cook the gumbo and slap her name on it. Agreed. You can either do hair or cook. You can't do both. Because then you're gonna have hair all up in the kitchen. There's gonna be hair all up in the food. And then my girl Sean Chuck Norris passed that man used to get down. I heard chocolate Barbie. I said, now that is a racist that I liked. Oh my word. Oh my word. I saw that. I said, so he done did his last roundhouse, huh? Last one, huh? So yes, I saw that. I said, no, not Chucky. Not Mr. Norris. I couldn't stand him. He did bare minimum. I'm like, bet you can't fight. Bet you can't. But shout out to Chuck Norris. Yes. No, I definitely get that, but it still bugs me because the story is what should matter. I don't know. Oh, he was racist, damn. I mean, he looked like it. He fit all the criteria. He was white and he was white. You know? He pretty much. Yeah. You know, he was born at a different time. You know, he was born at the time where you can go around and be like, you know, he was, you know, looking tired of you black people fucking coming in here, fucking watching my show, fucking walking up to me and saying, fucking, you know, like, hi, on. You know, I'm not Asian. You know, I'm a fucking white man. It started here, you know. He definitely gave that. So, Trump dinners, you know, and all the very so much. Correct. Correct. Epstein Island visitor. He gave all of that. I felt like he was one of the redacted names off the list. Yeah, he did his last roundhouse, y'all. Very unfortunate. Great. The one time you read my comment is stupid one. Oh, y'all are so cute. I love y'all. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Okay. So we've been here now 13 minutes. So we could have started about 3-4 minutes ago, but you know, somebody was very so much basic. So we have to treat them as such. Latto is pregnant by question mark. Ooh, Latto. Latto, you know you wrong for that girl. And I'm not talking about you wrong for getting pregnant. Because the baby don't have nothing to do with nothing. But girl, controversy with her pregnancy. There have been ex-NFL players that have been coming forward speaking on Latto being pregnant by a married man. It's just like, girl, wow. Chrisean Rock's pastor, Mike. Okay, shout out to y'all. Y'all keep sending me things on him. How was it okay for him to be okay with Chrisean Jr. not seeking any medical attention and leaving it in God's hands? How he's going to do in life, whether he walks, whether he talks, whether he eats, okay? Leaving it all in the Lord's hands. But he didn't do anything like that about himself nor his own son. Oh, girl. Wasn't too long ago to where Mr. Mike, Pastor Mike himself, wasn't able to walk. He needed help. It's weird that doctors did it and not God. Hair flip. Let's get into all of that. Let's get into the mess of it all. So we're definitely going to be exposing him today. Why is he pro Chrisean Jr., not seeking medical attention? But he was for not only himself, but his son seeking medical attention as well. So we're going to get into all of that. Okay? We're going to get to all of that. We're going to start with Latto because I want to. So shout out to Latto for being a stupid bitch. Let's get into that. Ooh, girl, let's get into that. What you gonna get for my birthday? What you gonna get for my birthday? What you gonna get for my big mama? I'm like, girl, big Scarlet. Like, yeah, big house wrecker. Yeah, girl, big mama, adulteress. You got your nerve. I said, you don't look like Kiana to me. You don't look like Kiana to me. Oh, you Kiana, girl. Not the chick that named herself Mulatto. Like, girl, not the chick that named herself. You might as well name yourself girl. Girl. That man is made for a green card. Girl, please. He got it. He been got that. He been got that. Imagine dating somebody for 13 years that you could have married within those 13 years to get a green card. You get kicked out of the country, still dating the girl that you have been dating for 13 years, just to come back into the country and get married. He could have been married to her if it was about a green card. Why is he still dealing with her today? Why is everything such a secret? Why is the Latto and him on front covers and all of this stuff prior to her even getting pregnant? His whole relationship with Latto has been a secret, but he's single. His whole relationship with Latto has been a secret, but he got married for a green card. Are you sure? I don't know. It don't give that because the green card is gotten. That's gotten. Yeah. They got married in 2020. It's 2026. How long you gotta fake it? Not to mention you have been dating that person 13 years prior to marrying them. So he's been messing with her over 20-something years, damn near. Damn near 20 years. That's weird. Moving right along. So let's get right into that. Lotta done came out here and let everybody know she's pregnant and we don't give a good goddamn. Y'all gotta stop using these babies for clout, especially when the one you're pregnant about still got a ring on his finger. Girl, la 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 bye. So yeah, imagine like girl, and then if it's for a green card, don't make me call immigration. Girl, let's get Lotto her husband. Let's get Lotto her husband, girl. Let's get her husband. Girl, imagine being this dumb. Like, I could not. If I was Lotto parents, I would be so embarrassed. Like, I would be so embarrassed. If I was her dad, I'd be somewhere with my head in the sand, girl. I promise you I would be. Let's get into that. So Lotta came out and told all y'all, you know what I'm saying? She had this sneak peek. You know, she said she ain't disappeared. She was just hiding. I'm like, how you ain't disappeared, but you been gone? Where you go? Where you go? Everybody been saying you pregnant. You keep saying no the whole time. Girl, imagine. I can't stand when y'all lie about being pregnant. And then when we find out that y'all pregnant, because y'all want to tell us y'all pregnant. Although we already knew that y'all was pregnant. Then y'all want to come celebrate. Like, that's why we don't be caring. That's why. Then y'all got people all in the comments like, oh, just because a woman gained a little weight don't mean she pregnant. And everybody ain't got to be perfect. And, you know, blah, blah, this and blah, blah, that. Girl. So Lotto and the wife get along. I highly doubt it. I ain't seen no pictures of them together. You? I don't see her at the baby shower. Did you? A lot of people don't even know who 21 Savage's wife is. A lot of people don't even know who she is. But I'm going to introduce just in case the girls, just in case the girls. So here she goes, still hiding her baby. Look. Look, what you gonna get for my birthday? Now look in the baby book. She got a picture of her and 21 Savage big head ass. Look, look. She all at the nursery. She's so pretty. She really is pretty. Look. Then all he can put in the video is a hand. All you get your married hands. Get your married hands off me. Got your nerve. Look. Imagine having all this celebration of somebody else's husband. Girl, do all this with somebody else's husband hand on your stomach, girl. Oh my God. Ring finger on empty. Ring finger on nope. Girl, look. Look at her. Look. Pregnant with an infidelity. Look. Latto. Hurry up and have that infidelity, girl. Yes. Hurry up and have that divorce maker. Look, she all on top of cars, pregnant. All of this, girl. You know how this would be cute? If the person you was pregnant by was driving. Let me guess, in the back seat. Your whole relationship has been a secret. Like, your whole relationship. Now all of a sudden, look, girl, we don't care that you're pregnant. We don't. Ooh, girl. I wouldn't have told nobody I was pregnant. I would have had my baby in secret, in private, correct. And then I would have like got my body to sense, but baby, where? Skinny. Baby, where? Who had a baby? I didn't have a baby. So I would have came back real skinny. No baby. What you talking about? Yes. Okay. And then I would have dropped the album. And then during dropping that album, I would have showed y'all that I was pregnant. Okay. And that I had a baby. Because if the relationship is private, so should the baby. The baby should be private too. That's weird. That's weird to me. Shout out to my boo Tasha Sherry for gifting 5 membership. You got a membership from my boo Tasha Sherry. Please tell her thank you because we love us, my girl. Please hit the like. Over 800 people in the building. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Thank y'all so much. Put the baby on. My boo said put the baby on the album art. Correct, Mel Cruz. I would have did the same thing. I would not, because you're pregnant by a married man. Like he's married. Okay, there's no divorce. All right, he well, let me pull up my girl. Let me pull up my girl. Girl. Let me pull her up. Right here. So this is 21 Savage's wife. Kiana Nuke, all up in her business. All up in her business. This is her. Okay, very beautiful. She is so pretty. Her name is Kiana. Yes, this is the wife. This is one of her sons by 21 Savage. They have 2 sons together. Okay, this is one of them. Oh, he's so cute. His name is Kamari. He's 13, and it's her other son. Oh, they're so cute. And she's so pretty. Oh, she's gorgeous. She absolutely is. So this is my girl. She real low key. She don't be on social media like that. She got her own business. No, I'm nosy. The business is called House of Key Girl. The account is private. I already sent her a request because girl, I'm on her side. Girl, I'm on her side. So I already sent her a request. She got her own business. Don't do that. Okay. Period. Boss. So if y'all think she living off 21 Savage money, no, she not. Look at my girl. She a baddie. What you talking about? Bad. Yes. Baddie. Absolutely. So This is my girl Kiana. She is very similar. Her name is Kiana Joseph. That is the same last name as 21 Savage. They have the same last name because they is still married. Hold on, let's get into the secrets. Y'all know I'm nosy. Who is 21 Savage's wife? Here's what we know about Kiana Joseph. Girl. Most hip hop fans who know who 21 Savage is, the 31-year-old UK born rapper. That's why, you know what I'm saying? He don't live here. He wasn't born here. He was born in the UK. Absolutely. Claims that Atlanta burst onto the scene in 2017 after signing with Epic Records. He's worked with some of the hottest names in the game, including Drake, J. Cole, Offset, Post Malone. His debut album, Issa album, peaked at #2 on Billboard 200 with lead single Bank Account, rising to #12 on the Billboard Hot 100 charts. Behind the scenes, Savage has got in trouble with the law and he was arrested by U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, in February 2019. That's when the world learned that even though 21 Savage repped Atlanta, he was a British citizen at risk of being deported for overstaying his visa. Enter Kiana Joseph. Yes, a natural born U.S. citizen and a marriage timeline that looks ripped from the headlines. And allowed Savage born Shea Ben Abram Joseph, okay, same last name, ain't a man, to become a legal resident and obtain a green card. Who is Kiana Joseph? Let's get into Kiana Joseph. Shout out to my boo, I am Dayla. She says 21 Savage, probably in a bunch of secret relationships. And we're about to get into that, Dayla. Thank you so much for the super secret, sweetheart. And I agree. And we're going to talk about that too. Sure is. That's why she looks so. I'm like, oh, girl, you look stupid. Thank you so much for the super secret, sweetheart. So it says, okay. But who is Kiana Joseph? Outside of being 21 Savage's wife, here's what we know about her and how they met and how the relationship is now. 21 Savage did a pretty good job of keeping romantic life post Amber Rose out of the spotlight. But fans couldn't help but speculate the convenience of marriage less than a year after he was arrested and facing deportation. Okay, now this isn't suspicious. He dated her for 13 years. He didn't just bump into Kiana one day after he got deported or was about to get deported and was like, I'm going to marry you. No, they have been together 13 years. Why y'all think that immigration is not about to just let you get married to someone because you want to stay in the United States. You have to actually fall in love with someone and get married. Like, it has to be authentic. People get married for green cards all the time, so they're not stupid, right? So you have to marry somebody you know. Hence why he ain't married Latto, because he don't know that hoe. Now let's keep going. Yes, Team Kiana. But the little it seems Kiana prefers to stay out of her. Did I read the rest of the? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay. It seems that Kiana Joseph prefers to stay out of the press, and who can blame her? But with a little of a digital footprint isn't lockdown paints the picture of a loving mother who's independent, self-employed, and of course attractive. She is. She's very pretty. According to her Instagram, Kayana Nuke, which I just showed y'all, she's the mother of 3 children. She also owns a beauty company called Beauty by Nuke that offers a variety of cosmetic and skincare products. Okay, so let's not play our girl. Let's not play our girl. Okay, she is on her business. She's talking about she a whole boss. So, correct. Okay, cosmetic. It's unclear if all 3 of the children are Savages, since he's also has children from previous relationships. Okay, so what I heard, they have 2 children together. They have 2 boys. Okay, so let's keep going. The full relationship timeline for this married couple is quite murky since there's an overlap between women. Yeah, that means he's a cheater. A little digging shows that Kiana and Savage tied the knot in 2020. Okay, so that Kiana and 21 Savage got married in 2020. Though the specific month is unknown, keep in mind that he was arrested in February 2019 for overstaying his visa. Some sources claim that the couple started dating in 2011. 2011. Okay, which would mean they've been together for almost 13 years, and that's at this time. They have been together for almost 13 years now. But the timeline gets shaky because Savage was publicly linked with Amber Rose between 2017 and 2018. Prior to Amber Rose, 21 Savage briefly dated a model, Heather Rose, for a few months in 2017, preceded by Tommy Lee in 2016, and finally Ruby Rose in 2014. Okay? So this is why people was confused if 21 Savage was married or not, because like he dating all these women. What he was doing was cheating on his wife. Okay? First, he was cheating on his girlfriend, which was Kiana. And then it went from him cheating on his girlfriend to cheating on his wife, or like Latto and others. But let's keep going. So either way, that they are married. They are married. It may be a piece of paper to a Jezebel. It may be a piece of paper to a homewrecker. Okay. But to people that respect marriage, that's what it is. A marriage, not a piece of paper. Okay. Whenever you get through. So just because you don't respect the sanctity of marriage doesn't mean that other people don't. It don't mean that. Girl, anyway. While Kiana Joseph is 21 Savage's wife, suffice to say that they had an on and off again relationship before getting married. Still, Savage's rotating roster of pretty faces doesn't paint the nicest pictures. It suggests that this may have been a business arrangement to secure his residency, even if the two vibe with each other. Trouble in Paradise. As if on cue, not long after Savage and Kiana's nuptials, there was chatter that the UK rapper was stepping out on his wife again, thanks to suggestive social media, some of which were deleted. Fans started suspecting that 21 Savage and the up-and-coming rapper Latto might have something going on. By December 2020, the rumor mill was in full swing. Now, this is when they were married. They got married in 2020, okay? Kiana and Savage married in 2020. This is the same time Latto enters the picture, okay? Okay, 30 days. Similarly, what looked like an innocent vacation photo in 2021 on Latto's feed sent fans into overdrive. While people couldn't see the photographer, the shadow implied that it might be 21 Savage. And Latto's suggestive caption, "He loved it here," added fuel to the fire. According to Madame Nayor, 21 Savage made a massive blunder earlier that same year by posting and then deleting a repost of Latto's Twitter, now X, posting pictures of her leaving the Hermes store with a coveted shopping bag in hand. He captioned the Instagram story, "No makeup, damn you fine. It's only one way I can come about you, twin," complete with heart eyes and a crying laughing face emoji. Likewise, the two rappers can't get enough of attending each other's birthday parties. Tattoos and divorce papers. Let's get into that. To make a tough situation worse, savvy paparazzi snapped pictures of the two matching tattoos with each other's names behind their ears. Apparently, Latto's Shea tattoo was the last straw for Kiana, and who could blame her? As of September 2023, rumors swirled that Kiana Johnson formally filed for divorce from her husband, 21 Savage, because of unsolvable issues. Meanwhile, Savage refuses to publicly address the divorce story, preferring to post less than cryptic statuses on social media like "trust nobody," "love is a lie," and "I'm done with this shit." One positive to come out the situation for Savage is that it's giving him his source material for new music. His track, Savage Mode 3, includes lyrics that address the divorce head on, such as, "She thinks she's slick, but she ain't. She thinks she got me, but she don't. She thinks she won, but she lost. She thinks she's smart, but she dumb." Let's get into it. There has been no divorce papers seen by Kiana. Zero. Zero divorce papers. Okay. So with the girls coming forward talking about some 21 Savage is getting divorced, no 21 Savage is not getting divorced. Again, the rumor is Kiana filed for divorce. Kiana. Okay. Filing for divorce and getting divorced are two different things. Okay. While all of this is going on, it does not give anybody the right to enter the situation. It doesn't give Latto the right to date a married man. It doesn't give her, he married. If he loved you, he would have filed for divorce himself the day he fell for you. Like, and why would you want somebody that's filing for divorce to be with you? Why would you want that? How you get them is how you lose them. That's how you lose them. So why would you want that type of energy anyway? Why would you want that type of karma anyway? Let him finish that situation. Let him. That's thirst. That's being thirsty. Very so much thirsty. Because he can always go back to his wife. And again, she allegedly filed for divorce. And the divorce has not been finalized or anything like that. So as far as we know, they are still married. Okay? What it sounds like, he still want to be with her. It sounds like he don't want to divorce her. Because if it was an agreement for a green card or anything like that, then he don't have to worry about her taking half of anything or anything like that. He ain't got to worry about that. Because I'm sure there's a prenuptial agreement. There's no way any of his managers or anybody is not about to let him get married and not have him protect himself in the process. They're going to bring up prenuptial agreements and stuff like that. He's going to protect his money anyway. He's going to do that. Like, hello? So it seems bigger if they've known each other for at least 13 years before deciding to tie the knot and sharing at least two boys together. And those are bigger boys. Those are teenagers. Those are bigger boys. What, at least 13, 14? Something like that. So yeah, they've been in this for a while. That's why I say he'd known her for at least 13 years because the one of the children is 13. And I think he's the older one. So it's like, girl, he clearly has feelings for her. Mm-hmm. He does. I think he really loves her. But he want to have his cake and eat it too. He want to be with her and everybody else as well. This is why he keeps his relationships private. This is why. This is what that were. Okay? So it's like he got Latto out here looking real bad. Real bad. This is a mess. This is a mess. We're not going to make it seem like Latto is the villain in this ghetto love table. Why wouldn't she be? Why wouldn't she be? Like, they're all to blame. Everybody but the wife. You can't help what somebody else is doing. We've all been in relationships. Like, we know how it goes. We got to stop expecting people in the celebrity world to be like perfectionists. Like, they don't go through human things just like we do. They absolutely do. And she is to blame. 21 Savage getting married was not a secret. Like, that was public. So you're trying to be public with someone that you know is married. Why have their whole relationship been a secret? Why? Nobody's that private. No one. Clearly, Latto don't want to be private. She want to be public. A bunch of posts and deletes, all of that. What are you hiding the relationship for? Like, for what? There's no reason to. You're chosen, right? You walking around, my man, my man, my man, my man. You look dumb. How Kiana look dumb? She ain't saying nothing. Kiana minding her business. We don't know what's what. We don't know what's what. And that's how 21 like it. That's how he like it. So we get he a dog. We get that. We get that. We're not expecting any intelligence from a dog. Like, what are you expecting a dog to do? Besides eat and hump legs. What are you expecting? But you would expect the women to have more sense. You would. I would expect Latto to have more sense. That's thirsty. All of these single, eligible men out here. Like, and this who you go for? Why? Pretty as she is? Why? The only reason y'all not treating Latto how y'all should be treating her is the same reason y'all don't treat Chrisean how y'all treat Chrisean. Pretty and light skin privilege. Kiana already getting dragged. Oh, she's stupid. She did she that. Oh, yeah, because she dark skinned it. Because she could never get away with that. No. If 21 Savage was married to Latto, and then this Kiana girl, coming in the mix, trying to getting tattoos behind her ear and on vacations with 21, all of that. Y'all will rip her apart if she got pregnant. Y'all would destroy her because she's not a rapper. She's not known. She's not famous. She don't have pre-privilege. She don't get none of that. She's just a dirty black bitch, right, Latto? A whole colorist, because that's what Latto is. She been that. And some people just call people a colorist that really aren't. No, she really is. No, she really is that. 100%. So why would a colorist have any respect for somebody that looked like Kiana? Why? I would prefer Kiana handle the situation how she's handling it behind the scenes, because that's where it's supposed to be being handled at. She don't owe nobody nothing. She don't owe anybody an explanation in what's going on in her marriage, because that's still her marriage, and people need to respect it instead of calling her stupid. But you don't even know this woman. You don't know what she's going through. You don't know what's going on. But let's attack her. She's so stupid. For what? Because she married a dog? Like, yeah, we get he the issue. We get it. But he a dime a dozen. Dime a dozen. Because he got multiple children outside of Kiana and outside of Latto. So, he has other secret relationships too. He's the stupid one for thinking that he's going to get away with it. Like, you're dumb. It's going to come to the light. Like, cut it. You're dumb. Like, you're not going to get away with it. You're not. But he thinks so. So, like, why come forward showing your pregnancy of a man that's still married? But he love you, though. They're not really together. They don't even see each other. They don't even talk. Then why are they married? Why? Separated is separated. I separate from my husband right now. I'm not going to see anybody or anything like that. Why put them in that situation? If I'm going to start seeing people, that means I decided to get divorced. That's what that means. Now, I have every right to see people during my divorce. I have every right to start dating again if I'm ready for that. I have every right. Because then when I'm talking to somebody and they say, oh, I hear you're married, and you also hear I'm getting divorced. Look, it's a proceeding. It's happening. It's in the process. Okay, I'm already 3-4 court dates in. Then yeah, you have every right to be dating. Because if you're going to get divorced, then just do it. If it's complicated, then wait till it ain't, ho. Wait till it's not. Wait till it ain't. But before a man even get there, and what women have to realize is y'all are 10 times smarter than us. Y'all are. Y'all reach emotional maturity quicker than us. That's why y'all got to tell us what to do. It to where it feel like you being a mom all over again, to where sometimes feel like y'all raising us, because y'all are. Y'all are. Okay? Now, our mamas and daddies can't teach us everything. They can't. And you have to teach people how to love you. You have to teach them. Because then they're going to treat you how they treated everybody else. No. Now, I don't know what you used to do over there, but we don't do that over here. No different than babysitting. If your kids don't jump over the couch and all this, then why these motherfuckers that you babysit get such a little ugly ass? No, you got to teach people that. They just do whatever. If you allow, they will treat you like a doormat. And you can't wait 4-5 years later to decide, another doormat. No, you got to decide that right away as soon as you see it. You got to start calling that out. Otherwise, they're just going to keep on doing it. Don't do that because you in lust with a person. Because he's fine. Because you know what he's doing when it's time. Okay, but that's not enough. That's not. Because there ain't none of that about paying none of these bills. Ain't none of that's going to keep you content when he's gone. You just going to think he's just doing that same shit with the next. Because that's what dogs do. So you got to train the dog to stay in the house. You got to train the dog to not to piss and where he eats. Y'all wonder why you come home and it's running out your house. Hiding under the bed, off in the closet. No, you got to teach him. No, you may have did that with the last. I'm not her. You may have did that with the last dude. I'm not him. Like you know, I do all that. All that. So it's no different than with Latto. If you gonna get with him, teach him what you want. Teach him. Otherwise, he just gonna do what he want to do, and that's exactly what he's doing. So it don't make the wife look stupid. How does she look stupid? He married her. Who the is a Latto? Who are you, girl? He liked it, so he put a ring on it. I ain't trying to hear nothing about no green card. Any one of you little thoughts could have got him a green card. Anybody could do that. He got the green card and he's still over here, girl. He ain't got to come over here to see his kids. Because that ain't who he coming over here to see. He come pick him up. I can drop him off. Girl, why his clothes still in the closet? His shoes still under the bed. Like, why? But he loves you, though. He want to be with you, though. So it's not a competition. It's all about having respect. If you're going to date somebody that is still married, it's a secret. And it should stay that way. Have some respect. You already disrespecting the person by being with the person. Whether they're separated, whether they're having issues, whether they're getting divorced, that's why just stay away from it. Not get pregnant by it. Girl. And then you with the shit. Then you with it. You hiding it too. For what? They're not together, right? Then why can't y'all be public? Hi, low-key boo. Why can't y'all be public? Why can't y'all post pictures? Why folk come? You proud of who you with, right? He proud of who he with, right? What's the secret? And we know it's not the wife. It's his other bitches. Girl. He ain't hiding from the wife. He hiding from the other girlfriends. He hiding from the other girls that's pretty with no makeup on. He had 50, 60 different relationships. I'm sure he got kids all over the world. From the UK to here. Yeah, we know he a dog. We get that. Why is Latto embarrassing herself like this? I'm like, yeah, you look bad. Like, girl, you look bad. Because then no one's going to judge 21. He's a man. Y'all know that double standard. He a man. So ain't nobody going to judge him. Ain't nobody going, this ain't, if anything, he high-fiving in the locker room. He high-fiving in the locker room, girl. Yeah. Because Latto, she's beautiful. So all the dudes going to be like, yeah, you did that. Yep. And bad. Yeah, okay, I would have put a baby in there too. You know, like, yeah, I put a couple of them in there. You know, so it's a, you know, he's going to be congratulated. You know, but when it comes to Latto, she's going to be judged. People are going to put a microphone, a microscope over her. They're going to. Her bad. You're bad. But you got pretty privilege. You light-skinned it. You should be fine. You should bounce back just fine. Girl, them ain't melanin problems, girl. Them ain't black woman problems, girl. Them half black woman problems. That's what that is, girl. A little peace. Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be absolutely fine, girl, please. You know. Because if it was Kiana, if the shoe was on the other foot, y'all will be ripping her apart, especially the girls that like Latto, the ones that's Latto fans. They'd be harassing that girl, harassing her. And then you got the audacity, because y'all know a lot of these girls look at dark-skinned as ugly. You know, you got to be extremely pretty in order to be dark-skinned and pretty. You know, you got to be Normani, Kelly Rowland. You know, you got to be that type of pretty. Otherwise, you're not considered pretty. because you're dark. So since you're dark skinned, they're not even giving you a second look. Okay. But then they have a completely different tolerance for when it comes to men. It's a double standard. It's like the darker you are, the better. Okay. The more sought after you are. Okay. Completely opposite. It's so weird, but that's how the dynamic goes. It really does. Men, they really don't matter the shade. It don't. They're, especially if they got money and stuff attached to them, they're going to be good. They're going to be fine. But then being a dark-skinned woman is completely different. Like you're overlooked. You look at the majority of these videos and whatnot, you don't see, melanin women as like the video vixens. And the video, like you really don't. A lot of times it's either exotic looking or mixed race, or something like that, honestly. That's just what that were. At the end of the day, that stigma still exists. And if people don't want it to exist, then, you got to get rid of it. But as a group, as a whole, is the only way to get rid of it. This isn't a dark skin, light skin, type of conversation. I'm just saying people like to overlook that the dark skin girls have to work 10 times harder to matter when the light skin girls just walk in the room is enough, because they get that light skin pretty privilege. They're getting looked at longer because they are lighter. That's how a lot of men treat it. And the men have created that dynamic with women. It's men choosing certain women, giving certain women opportunities over others, So it's men that create that insecurity. It has nothing to do with women. Because when women look at each other, you are beautiful, no matter what shape, size, color you are. Doesn't matter the nationality, whether you're mixed with this, none of that matters, right? And the true issue isn't with women, it's men. Men make women feel that way. Men make women want to bleach their skin and all. Men do that. When every time they look up on blogs and all of this stuff, they see another man, black one especially, getting married to a light-skinned girl or a white girl or a girl from a different, like that's Brazilian or Puerto Rican or, so it's like they're seeing as black women, they're seeing themselves less and less. So the more they're seeing women that look completely different from them, getting opportunities, being in relationships and whatnot, why wouldn't they feel like they're getting erased when they are the creators of these men? They are creating these black men to kind of choose other, to where their races and nationalities, because those same men are going to be responsible for creating black women. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's men. It's men. It's men. It has nothing to do with women. The light skin, dark skin conversation really don't have nothing to do with y'all. Okay, y'all didn't create the conversation. Okay, it's men that make a lot of light skinned women have light skin privilege, so where they feel like they're better, because these men make them feel that way. Because they'll disrespect women that are the same complexion, and whatnot as them, and make them look like trash, and then uplift a girl that's lighter. That what I'm saying? They make them make them feel that way. So it's really not about women. It's really not. Like y'all don't have nothing to do with it. That's why I be feeling bad for y'all, because I'm like, this argument really don't. It's not y'all. It's these fucking goofs. They the ones that got y'all like this. They got y'all riled up, like this because it's their opinion. It is. Men, when it comes to fashion, men pretty much have the final say. These big head honchos that's going to let us, that's going to prove what we're going to see, whether it's on magazines, movies, all of that, they determine that. And then it trickles all the way down to us in our community. And we hooping and hollering and yelling at each other when we're not the enemy. We're not. We fight with other women of other races, men of other races and nationalities and stuff, when they're not the problem. Men are the problem. Because if they let women run fashion, it would be different. When women were like running fashion, it was so much different. So much more body positivity, because women, they're going to look at women in beauty completely different than a man. A man is going to look at what he want to. A woman is going to look at features and you know what I'm saying. Men ain't looking at all that. They don't care about how long the eyelashes is, if the makeup's contour. They don't care about none of that. Bend over. Bend over is all they care about. That's it. They're not looking at true beauty. They're not looking at that. Not at all. They don't care. All I would bend over. That's what they looking at. Who I want to bend over. Okay, that's it. That's what that were. Absolutely. See what I'm saying? So that's girl crazy work. Crazy work. Um, somebody just said, Sean, isn't your baby mama white? Yes, my baby mother is actually half Italian and white. But also talk about where I live. Bring that up too. Okay. Yes. Bring up the fact, Sean, didn't you go to an all white elementary school your whole life? Yes. Sean, didn't you go to an all white middle school? Correct. Sean, didn't you go to an all white high school? Correct. Yes. Yes. I did. Yes. I was not born and raised around black people. The only black people I was around was my family. That's it. Any other questions? Because I'll answer them. I love my life. Yeah. My kid's mother was chosen. Yeah, I didn't go get white girls pregnant. I didn't do that. All my children are by one woman, and I've slept with handfuls. So one, one woman, correct. So yes, that's true. I don't see what that has to do with the presidency in China. Um, are you attracted to black women? Absolutely. My first girlfriend was a black girl. Correct. And my kid's mother will also tell you that when we broke up, yes, black girls. Because then I was an adult. So then I could go travel. You know what I'm saying? So, black girls. She'll tell you. She will. She'll tell you. She'll ask her. She'll tell you. She'll be like, yeah, he did. Mm-hmm. She'll tell you. She's like, yeah, all the girls that he did, they were black. They were black girls. She'll tell you. That's why she ain't fighting none of them. If it was a white girl, she would beat her up. But yeah, she ain't, not at all. When I came to the barbecue with my beautiful, what you talking about? She was bad. Yeah. Shout out to Leah. She'll tell you. Brought her to the barbecue. My mama ain't know what to do. Yeah, and I did it on purpose. Ah! Sure did. Pull right on up. What up, y'all? Hey, look. Hey, what up, baby? What up, baby? So yeah, flip. That's what I don't see color. Like I literally don't. I've never been that type of individual. Like I don't see color. But yeah, she definitely is, and I don't regret it. Not at all. But say the whole story. Like don't just say part of it. Don't do that. Not at all. My brother has 5 baby mamas, and they all white. All of them. He a product of this environment. My cousin Jeff, he got 3 baby mamas. 2 black, 1 white. The black ones was when he lived in Indiana. That predominantly black. So I mean, when he moved to Minnesota, kind of dried up, you know. So that's how it is here. It's a predominantly white state. So yeah, when I grew up, I absolutely did. I met her when I was 15, my kid's mom, and I fell for her. I absolutely did. And I don't regret it. It was beautiful, you know. I wouldn't have wanted to have children by anybody else. So yeah, shout out to her. But yeah, that's just what that were. Um, so you dated black women and you connected with one white girl and you didn't pick her because she was white. Big difference. We can control the connection and who we're attracted to. Absolutely. Absolutely. What is your husband? A nigga. That just go. I showed him. I showed him. I showed him. Like, and he is fine. Like, he is fine. So great, you know, I does that. You know. So yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I want to see he's at work. Otherwise, you know what I'm saying. I would show you again. But he's at work. But yeah, so shout out to me and and all of my decisions. Because I don't regret any of them. Not at all. Not at all. So yeah. So shout out to my baby mama, what you talking about? And shout out to my hubby, what you talking about? And shout out to neither one of them was married while we were sleeping together or had kids. Mm. Girl. So yeah, older than Washington. What does that mean? I really don't date younger females. Like if I was to date females again, it would be you got to be at least older by like 2 years, or like right by me, or much older than me. So right now, I date a 50-year-old like nobody's business. I would. I sure would. I ain't got girl. Please. Mm-mm. No. I want somebody that got their shit together. Like, I'm not trying to take care of nobody. Like, I'm not trying to do that. Been there, done that. Yeah, I'm not trying to do that. I feel like I want to build together, and look out for each other and have each other back. Like, that's what I want. Like I wouldn't want no one of these 19, 20, 25-year olds that want you to do everything for them. All they want to do is wake up, you do everything else. Like, I'm good. All of that. No wonder why, the 21 Savages and, all of that. Just why they date younger girls, because that's where they are mentally. 21 Savage, he is like a little boy, trapped in a grown man's body. So this is why he's going to because even Latto's aging out. Latto's aging out. Yes, I have 4 children, 1 adopted and 3 biological. But yeah, Latto, that she's aging out. She is. She's getting to the point like she getting too old. Was she about to be 30? Something like that pretty soon? She on her way to 30? Yeah. She's aging out. That's why I know he in other relationships with girls that's like 20. You know what I'm saying? 22, 21. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know he is. I'm sure he got a plethora of them, like in different area codes. So she's aging out. Girl, you're getting too old. Yes, you see Cardi, every time she got on tour with a female over Offset, were they older or younger? Think about it. Think about it. She ain't never run up on nobody her age. She ain't, she went in the club throwing bottles at, 25-year-olds, 30-year-olds. She very so much was not. She very so much was not. Okay. That lady be So yeah, but she's definitely aging out. Like she got a couple more years before, he deuces. On her. So hold on, there's more. But wait, there's more. Please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like. Oh, sorry. Wrong one. Okay. So ex-football player is it Livion? Livion? Say say. Bell comments on Latto's pregnancy. This is him. This is him. Okay. He commented on her pregnancy. He has something to say about her being pregnant. So let's get into that. He said Latto just announced she's pregnant by a married man with 3 kids and made it part of her album rollout. And that's who today's women look up to. We're doomed. I can't say I disagree. I can't say I disagree. Now, I'm not like, I don't want it to seem like I hate Latto or anything like that. No, not at all. I don't want it to seem like she is like the one who initiated all. No, not at all. It was 21. But I just think that she would have had more sense if your relationship is a secret. Then I think the pregnancy should be the secret too. This is why people ain't getting married nowadays, because nobody respects marriage. Nobody respects it anymore. It's looked at as a piece of paper. It's not. Like, fall back. All of y'all need to fall back. Y'all think it's cute to be around her knowingly sleeping with married men, as long as y'all getting money and stuff from them and all of that. And then y'all decide one day that y'all want to settle down. And then one day y'all decide y'all want a family and all of that stuff. You don't think you're going to get that karma? You don't think that's going to come back to you? You really think you're going to get away with that? Y'all really be feeling like it's cool until it's time for you. So it's time for you to say your nuptials and all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Marriage was a joke until you found somebody worth marrying. And you think that that person is going to be solid after you've done what you've done, after the karma you've put back into the universe? Definitely not going down like that. So respect marriage. Rather the person is separated, rather let them get divorced. Like, let all of that happen. Not you making them push the gas. Let them do it on their own. Let them do it on their own. Did you say football player? Let's talk about the men in NFL. Talk about your teammates. Yeah, he very so much. Had a lot to say. Um, Let it go. That marriage was not real. Are you Lotto or Kiana? Yeah, because there you hoes go, taking y'all shoes off, getting real comfortable, getting real comfortable. Coming here trying to tell me any goddamn thing, anything. Yeah, imagine going from being a side bitch to a wife. Yeah, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. Unless Kiana or 21 Savage says anything different, all y'all can shut the fuck up when it comes to their marriage. How you gonna tell somebody about their life? Ugh, ugh. Like, you can't tell her that her marriage is a joke. You can't tell him that his marriage is a joke. Like, you can't tell them that. Who the fuck are you? You being skinny is a joke. You being attractive is a joke. That's why you ain't got no picture up. Y'all don't even give us a chance to call y'all ugly. Y'all do it on y'all own. Y'all let us know. Y'all let us know. And it's a message to plenty of you goofies out there jumping out of married women bed. Girl, please. It's a message to all y'all on vacation with other people's husbands. Girl, bye. These are role models. It's girls right now in backyards practicing to fight so they can be on baddies. Girl, please. These are today's role models. They don't have the TLCs and the Rihannas and the people we had. The Ravens, Simone's, they don't have them. They got bitches like Chrisean. Girl. Girl. This is who they got to look up to. So I would hate for a girl to be liking Latto, hearing that she's pregnant by a married man and feeling like it's cool to do. I would hate for her to bump into a dude that she's interested in, find out that he married, and keep pursuing him because Latto did. Girl, bye. Y'all weird. Y'all weird. All because y'all want to excuse it. Excuse what? Because the hit dog will holler every time. And them hit dogs be the one you sitting there right now, swaddling a married man baby, talking about let it go. No, call his wife and tell her to let it go. But you mad at me? Are you mad at me? Are you mad at me? Yeah. Expect somebody married to want people to respect marriage. Because don't leave that out. Yeah. Yeah. Don't leave that out. Don't leave that out. Yeah. Because I'm worth it. And you're mad. I'm worth it. A lot of these hit dogs aren't. Ringless, mad. Ringless, mad. I can relate. Married. I can relate. Whether I'm into it with my man or not. Whether we separated, I want nobody dealing with my man. Whether he needed a green card or not. Bye. Until I'm done, I don't want nobody even looking at him. Until I tell you you can. I'm so rabid. That's mine. What do you mean? I know what it's like for a man to get down on his knee and mean it. And it's a shame I'm gay, and I done got that before a lot of you heteros. Like, girl, please. And y'all think y'all about to tell me something. What? What? Fall back. He married, fall back. She married, fall back. What's wrong with the message? Fall back. A marriage is a marriage. If you don't like it, get one. Please. Get one. Oh, you unmarried hoes. Y'all be the first one to open up your Jezebel mouth. The single. Be the first ones to talk. The ones that ain't filing nothing, joint, nothing. Girl, bye. Shut the up. And close your legs to marry man. Close them. Because she going to go either way. Either way. He don't care nothing about his ring. It don't mean that you shouldn't. What they got to do with you? Also, some of y'all swear y'all can buy yourselves. Cause he cashing you out. He doing this, he doing that. Don't you say you got money? Ain't you judging these other rappers telling them they broke? All of that on there? Say you got money because of your married man. And not to you. But you that girl though. Since when? Rubbing your belly with a married nigga baby in there. Girl, you look a fool. You look a fool. It's the last thing I would want. My mom on an album cover with me pregnant by the next woman husband. I Google my mom roll out of the album with me and they talk about how my daddy married. Girl, bye. The internet is forever. Y'all got y'all, girl, y'all nerve. Y'all nerve. Girl, please. 21 Savage is not married, then his relationship shouldn't be a secret. That's weird to say a person is not married, they're dating someone that is now pregnant, whose relationship has been an entire secret. You ain't never seen him kiss. You don't see him hug unless it's to hello or goodbye. Like, girl. My man. You on stage talking about a ghost. Imagine this, your man sitting right in front of you in the audience and you got to say, yummy. You sitting right here. He's sitting way over there. He's sitting right here. You sitting a row behind. Why? If he not married? Who do all that with and they was talking about a singer? Who? Who do all that? Why folk come he putting his hand on her belly, but you don't see neither one like why folk come he can be in the camera? Who is he hiding from? Who? Ice? Oh girl. But y'all swearing he ain't married. Prove it. Because he can't. But y'all can't. Imagine somebody that ain't said a word about this. You coming in the chat elaborating for somebody that ain't said a word. Let me get something to drink. Girl. At 21, so you can't even pull up a quote of him talking about being married. You can't even pull up a quote of him talking about a divorce. But y'all say he ain't married. Who told you that? Why Kiana's last name still Joseph? Why Latto ain't got on no ring? Girl, because she not getting one either way. Girl. Ugh. He could be as single as he wanted to be. And she's still going to be a baby mama. She don't who rap how she not one of those. Right? She not a baby mama. She could count on her hand how many she done been with one hand. It's tight. It's for one person. All this. Girl. Now all of a sudden, a glorified baby mama. A whole baby mama. He still won't show himself. I'm like, well, I hope when the video actually dropped, the camera finished going up so we can see. I mean, it's a natural question. That's why I said it's stupid. If you kept your relationship a secret and now you're pregnant, why say anything? Because that's a natural question for somebody to want to know what if you say you're pregnant? Who the father is, right? Beyonce can do that. We know who her man is. Nicki Minaj can do that. We know who her man is. Rihanna can do that. We know who her man is. We know who they go with. We don't know who you go with. It's assumed that you go with 21 Savage. Like, girl, it's stupid. If you can't actually celebrate, what's the point? What's the point? If I can announce to the world that I'm pregnant and tell y'all who I'm pregnant by, show y'all pictures of us showing how overjoyed we are to be welcoming a life together, what is the point? What is the point? Over 1,100 people strong in the building. Please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like. And we ain't said nothing about Junior or Chrisean yet. And we've been live an hour and 15 minutes. Never forget. Yeah, this is why the girls came to the debut in the first place. Like, yeah, we talk about Chrisean when we want to. We absolutely doing a mad about it. You got to point out points. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm not over here cussing people out, calling people out their names, all of that stuff. No, content. This is what it is. It's what you do. And they're mad. Girl. So, shout out to Latto. Shout out to the baby. I'm sure it's going to be beautiful. My girl, moving right along. Stay out of people marriages. That's simple. That's simple. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. So let's get into the crustacean. Ooh, let's get into the crustacean. I want to shout out my boo, Regina. Thank you for the cash app yesterday, sweetie. And shout out to my boo, Simply Me, for the cash app yesterday as well. And shout out to my boo today, Low Key, for the cash app. I really appreciate you. Oh my god, I love you. Mwah. I love you, Low Key. Thank you so much, sweetheart. She said, and that says it's your show. Just chat me moving. It's your show. You can talk about what you want and win. Thank you, girl. They be, I don't know why they be so mad at us because they hate how we give it up. They hate how we give it up. Nikki says, Sean, can you please go over the Blueface and Anna Ross contract and give your opinions on it? It got all exposed this morning. Can you send that to my IG or to my email? I've been so busy this morning. I haven't really seen much besides what's going on with the celebrity news. Neither one of them are celebrities. Neither one of them are celebrities. So if you send that to me, I'll definitely go over it for you because it sounds like it may be juicy because you really want to hear what I got to say. So yeah, send it to me. Send it to Sean Boy Show at IG. Okay, put Blueface and Aiden in caps so that I know that it's that, and then yeah, I'll look into that. I just don't know much about it right now. I haven't gotten a chance. You said it exposed this morning, so yeah, send it to me and I'll go over it and we'll go live about it. So y'all, let's get into Chrisean, Pastor Mike. So shout out to my lovely subscribers. I love y'all so much. Okay. Y'all are always sending me stuff. Y'all are always keeping me up on what's what when it's coming to what's what, right? And Chrisean's Pastor Mike, he recently, let me put this up here. Let me refresh y'all memory. Just in case. Just in case you need it. Hold on, because we about to get into this, girl. Ooh, we about to get into this, girl. I gotta take my son to go get snacks. He's going to a sleepover tonight. The Bluetooth device is connected successfully. I'm like, so you want to stand in my house? He's like, oh, I'm going to stay with my friends. Dad, let me go. I need this. He's so cute. And we really don't let them go nowhere. So it's like my 17-year-old asked me earlier, can I go to the mall today? I'm like, with who, for how long, and are there gonna be boys? Okay. So yes. So I have to go take him to get snacks. He wants to bring snacks for his friends and stuff like that. My baby. He's not allowed to have sugar, so we have to get him certain snacks. Anyways, I'm sure there's probably a real reason he want to go get snacks so that he could be able to eat some. Because the last time he was over there, he couldn't eat none of the stuff. So I had to leave at like midnight and go get him sugar-free snacks to take over there, because they was all snacking and watching movies. And then he felt left out. So he's just like, Dad, they have. I'm just like, I'm coming. Don't worry about it. I'm coming. So I brought like $50 worth of stuff because I just wanted to make sure that he knows that I love him. I love you. So yeah, but yeah. Moving right along. Let's get into Chrisean the Crustacean's fraudulent pastor. Now let's expose him. Okay. So y'all know what Chrisean recently said on the what's it called, Dance Project, about how her speaking on Chrisean Jr. and stating that God, and if you don't remember, let me refresh it.
Active in a child's life because of his disability. Hold on. I feel like that's what triggered me, and my anger overpowered my message. I didn't get to deliver any way, shape, or right, and I apologize to you. That it didn't deserve my words, and the grace you showed me spoke volume to the timing. Every child is different, and I'm confident in his growth. If I ain't say,
shut up.
I said it.
I'm trying to talk. Can y'all hear me? I just plugged something in and didn't say it. I like muted everything. Can y'all hear me still? Can everyone hear? Can everyone hear? Okay, just make sure. Tatiana say yes. Nature say yes. Rose say yes. And I'll say yes. Letitia said, I'm so tired of hearing her voice. Oh my God. My boo Caitlin Bree said yes. Okay. People say yes. Tristan say yes. Melanie say yes. Hi, Melanie Bill. Clarence say yes. Okay. 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 Peaches say yes. Real Nikki say yes. Tressa, I love you. Tressa, you really like me, don't you? You be everywhere I'm at, girl. I love you, girl. We be having our little moments. You be trying it. You be trying it, girl. But I love you, Tressa, girl. That's my girl. That's my girl. She be everywhere, Shauna. She's cool. So I love you too, girl. I love you too, girl. But you be trying it. Tressa be trying to give me some time, y'all. I'm like, wait a minute. Are you like, girl? So yeah, let's get into it. Strawberry, who is you talking to? You say y'all, dummy. Who? Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Hurry up. Who are you talking to? Don't get quiet now. Who are you talking to, bitch? Who are you talking to? You talking to my audience? Who are you talking to? Who? Who are you talking to? Who is y'all? Because you could come here and say what you want to say to me. Don't worry about my audience. Don't worry about them. They're all educated. They can spell. They use punctuation. Imagine saying y'all and trying to be proper at the same time. Are you okay? Y'all? Y'all? It's not a word. It's made up. You okay? Baby Shay, they don't notice. Baby Shay, Maz, Melanie, Mel, they're on notice. Say what you want to say to me, but don't approach don't talk to my audience. Act like you don't even see them, who? Get me. I'm on camera, not them. And you're mad. Do not speak to my audience. I don't play those type of games. Say what you want to say to me. Cool. Oh well, because you ain't gonna do nothing but be basic. That's all you're gonna do. All right, girl, please. Do not speak to my audience. At all. Moving right along. Like, ugh. Do not speak to them. Stupid. Like, imagine. Imagine. Imagine.
Child's life because of his disability. Hold on. I feel like that's what triggered me, and my anger overpowered my message. I didn't get to deliver any way, shape, or right, and I apologize to you. It didn't deserve my words, and the grace you showed me spoke volumes to the season of your life you're in the right now, and I'm here to support and congratulate you overly. So I said my son does not have a disability. He's developing at his own pace and hitting his milestones in his own timing. Every child is different, and I'm confident in his growth. If I said it, he had a disability, then but it's like, don't tell me. I ain't say none of that. I ain't say none of that. Watch your mouth. Like, let's just talk about what you just said. Like, I get what you said about Blueface or whatever. Is that Blueface doesn't seem active
No,
in the
she's
child
definitely
because of his
delusional.
disability.
So she says, hold on, y'all, hold on, let's get into that too about her talking
Change
about.
his diaper, wiping his face, brushing his teeth, and then because he started moving around like he gonna walk.
Did y'all hear that live?
Like exercises and things.
She said she was changing his diaper, brushing his teeth. You don't do any of that. You don't do any of that. And the proof is Junior's teeth. You can tell Junior's teeth are not taken care of. They are not. You won't even put conditioner in his hair. We have to force you to put conditioner and a little piece of grease and some oil sheen in that baby hair, some pink moisturizer in that baby hair. But you brush his teeth since when? You brush his teeth? Like, girl, yes, they wrote all of that for her. Like, you should. Do y'all need to write down what y'all do for y'all kids every day? Even if you're helping people with kids, even if you don't help them yourself, even if you're a sister, do you have to write that down or do you just know? Shout out to my boo, Jess Dread. She says, we really love us sunshine. Every way, do something, period. They're talking about. Thank you so much, sweetheart. And I love y'all just as much, okay? I'm crazy about y'all. Just as crazy as y'all are about me, and I don't play about y'all. Just like y'all don't play about me. Right? Are they mad at us? Are they mad? I don't know what they're mad at us for. But shout out to you, sweetheart. Thank you so much for the super sticker. But it's like when she started giving him baths, when she started doing that, you can tell that he don't have baths because his hair would show. It would show that he had baths, at least be softened. I ain't never seen Junior hair like wet besides when she took a water bottle and put water in his hair to try to style it. We're black, girl. You don't put water in no old Negro spiritual. No. No, now that's just to get to liven it up. Nothing really. Nah, we need more. As black people, we need more. We need more than water. Are you okay? Water? What's that gonna do? Girl, and the crustaceans, Matt Chrisean, had that baby at that fight. Girl, I had a Yahweh. Yahweh. You only going to the hospital and God say Yahweh. While he's sitting there, Yahweh. Give me a kiss. Yeah. Yahweh. Yahweh. We only go to the hospital and God's name. Chrisean, bro, what you looking at, bro? What you, bro? Yahweh. Yahweh. We going to the park, bro. Yahweh. Yahweh. We only go once to the hospital and God say, Yahweh. Yahweh. He only goes to the hospital and God say, now when we go out here, you better walk, bro. Bro, don't make your eye do that, bro. Bro. It's not going to the doctor, bro. My son does not have a disability, bro. Watch, bro. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Yahweh.
That like for like an hour. That's like 2 hours, 4 a.m. to 6.
Yahweh. 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 He only going to the hospital. This nigga only going to the hospital. And God said, Yahweh. Not y'all said to be careful in the chat. 2-1 Savage might slap you. And if you want to get deported, y'all trying to do a protest for him? I have a whistle for ICE. Correct. He can try it if he want to. He could try it if he want to. He ain't never. Hello, is this immigration? Cause girl, Yahweh. She came. Imagine suing me because she do the same thing. She gonna sue me because give me a kiss, bro. Open your mouth. Yahweh. My son does not have a disability, bro. Chrisean. 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 Say hallelujah. Chrisean. Yahweh. Yahweh. Ooh, not I'm next. Hurry up. Hurry up. You know how worried about it I am? I'm worried about him walking before Chrisean Jr. That's how worried about it I am. I'm so worried about it that he gonna be walking before Junior. But you mad at me. You mad at me. Imagine going into court and saying, Your Honor, I'm suing him because I don't like him. Are you mad at me? Are you mad? Are you upset? Yahweh. You only go outside the hospital and God said. But you mad at me? Because I'm about to take my son for a walk at the park? Like this? But you mad at me. You mad at me. You mad at me. Why I can't see my baby? Why fuck am I can't see my baby like Chrisean? What's the problem? Why I can't see my baby like Chrisean? Hold it, hold it. Hold it, or I'm gonna have another baby. Hold the bottle, I'm gonna leave you here again. Bro. You wanna go back in that club? Hmm? You, but you mad at me. Because all she can do is kiss her son. She ain't taught him nothing but how to make out. You mad at me though. So all he know how to do is kiss, even strangers. Weird. But you mad at Sean. Why? What you mad at me for? Gross. Oh, girl. But you mad at me. Instead of going to check your girl. Girl, what she say? What she say?
I started reading, and I'm changing his diaper, wiping his face, brushing his teeth.
When?
And then we start, because he started moving around like he want to walk. So we do like exercises and things that we learned from the physical therapist. So we do that like
Why
for
do you
like an
try
hour.
physical therapy?
That's like 2 hours, 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. And then
So for 4 hours. At 4 o'clock in the morning. Wake up. For 4 hours. 4 hours. 4 o'clock in the morning. That boy in there sleep. Laying in the bed sleep. And then you just come in. Sit up. You supposed to be woke already, bro. You know what we do in the morning, bro? You know what we do in the morning, bro? Give me a kiss, bro. Better be woke next time I come in here, bro. It just. Are you okay? From 4 a.m., she said, to 8 a.m. for 4 hours. She just bending the baby. Bending the boy. For 4 hours? That poor baby
reading,
mentally screaming.
And I'm changing his diaper, wiping his face, brushing his teeth. And then we start, because he started moving around like he want to walk. So we do like exercises and things that we learned from the physical therapist. So we do that like for like an hour. That's like 2 hours, 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. And then I might get a nap in or not. I might keep going.
Because you said you do it for an hour. Then you said you do it for 2 hours. And this, so we're just going to sum it up and say she does it for 4 hours. Because she don't do it at all. She don't do it at all. We ain't seen a stretch, not a nothing. All we seen is he over there walking according to her. Girl, imagine doing all of that. Is this why he over there doing this off camera? Girl, Is this why he over there doing all of this off motherfucking camera? Well, girl, la 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 la.
Talking my son eat. Just because I don't display that. My son walk cool now. My son walking. My son's talking. My son eat. Just because I don't display that internet, I don't give proving anything to y'all.
Never seen it. Hold on, there's more. Hold on. There's more.
And I'm saying cool.
Where's I see you, shorty? I want I see you, shorty.
Okay, baby Jesus, I see you standing up, shorty, moving around. It's cool. I like how you try to walk. That's crazy. He like literally picking himself up and like walking across the sidelines of it. Like, you doing good. Good boy.
From physical therapy or what? Camera shy? Don't worry, mine is too. Junior, get in here. Because the people want to see you. Junior! Here you come, y'all. Here, come on. Come on. Get up here so the people can see. But you over there, I see you, shorty. I like how you over there trying to walk. Girl. You got your nerve. Girl, you got your nerve. So y'all remember, hold on. Chrisean said, Chrisean said, that's gross. We don't care. You may everything. Let's get into that crustacean. Just listen to that one. So, let's just listen to this one.
Because of his disability. My son does not have a disability. He's developing at his own pace and hitting his milestones in his own timing. Every child is different, and I'm confident in his growth. If I said it, he had a disability, but it's like, don't tell me. I ain't saying not even just that. It's like saying if someone, a doctor, anybody speak against your kid or yourself, then you should not accept it, bro. Anybody, if they're guessing or whatever, no, the word said what the word said. God said what the God says. I don't have to accept what you. So it's really like me, like protecting a revelation that I heard from the Lord over my son. Yeah. Like I can't wait when my son start walking and talking. I'm gonna just be like, exactly. I said, I told y'all. He told y'all. Shoot, I was just relaying the message. It's like one of those.
Okay. So she said she's just relaying the message, although God didn't tell her that at all. Not even a little piece. The Lord wasn't even on the verge telling her that.
I'm changing cool now.
Hold on. He told her. Let's get into who told her that. Music. Let's get into who told her.
I appreciate you. Listen to me, Chrisean. There's some things God has already set up for you that's gonna shock the world. You better hear what I'm saying. And it has a lot to do with little Chrisean. And when he walks and in the fullness of what I already know.
I receive.
So he said when Chrisean Jr. walks in the fullness, he already knows. So Chrisean said, don't believe anybody that, tells you about your kid, even if it's a doctor. And she's correlating that from her pastor, right? So, yeah. Imagine telling her not to go to the doctor. Who is this? Who is this? Who is this? Who is this sick in the hospital? That wouldn't be you, would it, Pastor? That wouldn't be you, would it? Pastor, this you? Come on.
Because I'm capable of giving my own, providing what's up. Hey, listen, I want to give my own update. You hear? Because I'm capable of giving my own update.
Oh, hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Is that music on the factory? Hold on. Let me just turn the sound off because we don't need to hear his voice anyway. Because that sounds like that rocky music. Okay, so this is him sick in the hospital. Hold on. Okay, I'm getting annoyed. Hold on. I should just pull the link myself. But this is him in the hospital and literally learning to walk again. Learning to walk again. Look, Chrisean, why he get to do all this stuff but your son can't? That's physical therapy. Hello? Chrisean, why so come your pastor can get all this help, but your son can't? Why he get the, why so come? Why so come? Why so come? Chrisean, you know, Junior could be using these machines too. Look, Junior could use this team of people too. Why is your pastor saying God gonna help your son, but God didn't come help your pastor? Why God didn't just come down and just heal your pastor? Why? And then let's add insult to injury. He's telling you not to have your son in the hospital, that your son's gonna be okay by himself. But this you and your wife, and y'all giving an update on who? Hold on, you said the devil trying y'all. Hold on.
Man,
Hold on.
Hey guys, just wanted to put up this video of my boy. Because the devil tried it again, but nothing that the enemy tries can prosper here in this family, right?
Nah, man, he's perfecting those things that concern of you too. Blessed are the pure in heart, but they should see God. We saw God.
Amen. Watch this.
This his son.
Hey everybody. Want to say happy Thanksgiving, and I want to say thank you for all the people that reached out to me and heard. You know, I'm doing a lot better. I'm feeling a lot better than I did when I came in, and I know I'll be out of here soon. Just stay safe, stay prayed up, and just always trust God.
Hold on. Hold on. So he's sick in the hospital. There's other posts, and I'm going to bring those posts up in the next live that we do. But this is the pastor's son. Why didn't God heal your son? Pastor, Mr. Mike, Pastor Mike. Why your son all up in the hospital getting better? Y'all still praying over him, all of that stuff. Why is that not being encouraged for Chrisean Jr.? Why? Why? Chrisean, girl, you said your pastor's the one who told you that Chrisean's going to be all right, right? He said it in church. He said all the things that's coming and what Chrisean Jr. about to do, you know, duh, duh, duh. But he in the hospital learning to walk, all that, all that. He in the hospital getting physical therapy. What happened? Look at him. That ain't God. Them is doctors and nurses and whatnot. That ain't the Lord. See, man had to help him walk again. But God gonna help your son walk. I'm confused. I'm confused because in the next slide, I'm gonna break all that down. All of it. Yes. I'm gonna break up him or show him praying for family as they're going to get surgeries and all of that stuff. That's cool for them. But God is just going to heal Chrisean Jr. with no work. Although God blessed us with doctors, nurses, physical therapists, specialists, hospitals, clinics. He blessed us with wheelchairs. He blessed us with all of that. But if he's not going to heal Chrisean Jr. personally, then Chrisean Jr. is not going to get healed. Why not? You did. And we're going to go over his journey and him getting back together. He literally had to learn to walk again. Pastor Mike. And he didn't do it just by praying. He didn't do it at church. But Junior has to suffer on a day-to-day basis. He over there going through all of that pain and is nonverbal. So since he can't communicate that he's going through pain, you just assume that he's okay. Oh, he's fine. He gives kisses. He has to be good. He knows how to kiss people. If your baby knows how to kiss, your kid knows how to kiss, they're fine. But y'all mad at me. Y'all mad at me. For what? For what? Why is he not encouraging Chrisean to get done for her child what she needs to get done when he knows personally what it feels like to not know how to walk? When we're children, we don't remember not walking and crawling. And we don't remember all of that. We don't remember all of that. So in his adult years, he can recall not being able to utilize his legs, feeling like a burden upon people. But Chrisean Jr. is just supposed to suffer. You're not going to encourage that Chrisean Jr. get the same help that you got. It was fine for you to use a walker. Why he can't be in a chair? He in a stroller. Why he can't be in a chair? You used one, Pastor. You used the wheelchair. That's how you were transported. You couldn't walk. What other way did you get around? When you needed to get to the bathroom, how did you get there? When you needed to shower, how did you get there? So you know all of this firsthand. And you are still encouraging her to not do, and she will listen to you. She ain't gonna listen to Sean, me, but she'll listen to you. You're a man of the cloth, right? Because I'm confused. Your son need help. You're gonna make sure he get healed. You and your wife, y'all giving updates to him being in the hospital, all of that. That's weird. It gives that y'all are clout chasing off of Chrisean. Y'all are using her for that money. When Chrisean just went and did the reunion of baddies. Lemmy allegedly, according to Chrisean in the Dancing Project interview, she said Lemmy paid her $100,000 to have on headphones and not fight. Although she said the complete opposite before, that all he do is encourage them to fight. You know what I'm saying, right? Just a liar. That's all she do. You don't think the majority of that money gonna go to the church? We've already seen her on stage handing him wads of money. Y'all don't think because she ain't got no plans to get no place or nothing like that. That's too much like, right? Y'all using her. You're using her because she can use your help in so many different ways. So many different ways she can use your help. And she's not getting any of it. Y'all not helping her. Y'all not helping that young boy. Y'all using them. That's what that shows. How can you fix your mouth as not only a man of God, but someone who has had the same services that Junior needs? Someone that has encouraged his own son to get the same services that Junior needs. But you on stage telling this girl, knowing that she's dumb, telling this girl, don't worry about fixing your son. God gonna do it. And she believed you. She literally went on national social media, okay, and said that her son don't have a disability and that she doesn't have to claim said disability because you told her that that was okay. You told her that God is going to come personally take care of this. And she believes you. Manipulating her like that when you can already see she's going through enough. She's going through enough. But who cares? As long as you're getting a payday off of it, right? She's keeping them lights on at that church over there. I believe that Chrisean, you're building a cult around her. Now, I believe the church is already cult-like because, again, notice what's missing. Let me show y'all this for you. Notice what's missing from this video. His parents. Why y'all not at the hospital? Because y'all encourage people that y'all are healers, that y'all can heal. Y'all do that. Y'all do, because why y'all not there? Why are y'all putting up a video of y'all sick son in the hospital instead of at his side praying over him? But you'll publicly pray over a sick child, Chrisean Jr., when he was so congested that he could barely breathe right in front of you, and you'll pray over him, though. You'll pray over him. If Chrisean Jr. did go to the hospital, you would be there. You would go, and you would pray over him. But you're not even there for your own son. But you'll give an update that he's doing okay. Well, not according to not they ain't got nothing to do with you, that he doing all right. You ain't even there. How y'all giving virtual updates on your kid laying in a hospital bed? I'll give it that. My kid could be 50 and I'm gonna be right there next to him. Yeah, y'all look, the devil tried to look at my baby. The devil tried to say hi, son. Say hi to him. Look, my baby doing good. Look at my son, he doing good. I'm gonna be right there. Yeah, No. The only FaceTime me and my son would have been doing is me going to a store getting him something if he wanted something to eat, or if he wanted to change his clothes, he wanted some different underwear, some clothes, more comfortable socks, or just going to get whatever he needs. But I'm gonna be right there. I don't care what city, what state. I'm going to where my kid is. I don't care. I'm doing that. That's what we're here for. Like, you don't stop being a parent until you croak. Yeah. No matter how old your kid get. Croaking is what ends parenting. That's when you're done. You did what you could. It's time for you to go on to what's next. Bye. Then it's you. Then it's you, your kid. It's you. Okay, you, your siblings who got in it, or your other family. It's you and them now. So, but it keeps going. If you 130 and you got an 80-year-old, you still supposed to be at the hospital. If you're an 80-year-old, and get there. At least go visit. Even if you ain't gonna stay the whole time, but at least be there. Like, it don't matter if you got a wife, girlfriend, none of that matters. You were there before all of that, during it, and you're going to be there after if there is one of those. So that guy can be there. So it already gives weird because it's like, why aren't you there? I'm like, hello. So it does give that he pushes this agenda that they're more sort of healers and you don't need hospitals and whatnot when God has the final say. You know, we got a special line to call God that so that he'll heal you. Here. You know, swindlers, hustlers, scammers do things like that, not pastors. A pastor is going to do what's right. And they're going to say what's right, even if it affects the relationship that they have with people in their congregation. You're going to tell them the truth. If a couple coming to sit down with you and the man keep cheating, you have to call that out. Now, he may not like it, but that's what you're here for. You're here to get to the root of the problem. Like, hello? You're not here to do what looks good. And that looks good, having Chrisean at your church, having her son there at your church. That looks good for the church. That is great publicity, and it's free publicity. It is so many people that go to that church now just to catch a glimpse of Chrisean, just to catch a glimpse of Chrisean Jr. So now it's like he's building a cult around Chrisean, an ideology that he already had, but now they have a spokesperson for it, kind of like having a mascot. And they got a bonus Jonas. They got a bonus for having Chrisean Jr. So now the flock is getting bigger because people are seeing her on stage with the microphone cut off up there, crying, slobbing in front of that microphone. Okay? Even with boxing, all of that. The pastor is involved with all of those things. She's going on interviews and whatnot, not repeating the same ideology that he has. And it's like cult-like he's building one around her and Chrisean Jr. He's making her like a modern day. He's making her like a modern day Mary and Chrisean Jr. Jesus. Why y'all think she changed his middle name to Jesus? He makes her feel like she Mary. Who is Chrisean's father? We don't know. What male is around Chrisean? What male presence? There isn't one. Chrisean Jr. is a special boy. So people are going just like Jesus. Jesus was special, you know? And it's the same thing with Chrisean Jr. Chrisean Jr. is special. So with Chrisean Jr. being special, he's like using him as like a future prophet in ways, like saying, "Oh, what he's gonna do?" Ain't that what God said to Mary about Jesus? Didn't Jesus let Mary, a virgin that had a baby, know that this is a very special baby, very special? What he's gonna do, and it's like he's pushing Chrisean to feel like since Jesus technically didn't have a father besides being adopted by Mary's husband, it's the same thing. Same things. Like Chrisean doesn't have a real father, like Jesus, like God is his father. You know? And having Chrisean think that this is why I feel like she's trying to be so holy. We'll break this down because girl, it's a lot. It's a lot. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Okay? This runs deep. Okay? This is a lot. This is a lot. Okay? Shout out to my boo. Julie Moore says, my first super chat just showing your fine self some love. Oh, thank you so much, sweetheart. Thank you so much, sweetie. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Shout out to Candace for becoming a member. Is it Candy? Candy? With Candy, Lord, Candy Chambers. Shout out to you, babe. Love you. Shout out to my boo Drea for the super sticker again, sweetheart. I really appreciate it. But are y'all picking up what I'm dropping down? This is deep. This is deep. I really do feel like he is pushing a narrative within Chrisean's mind to make her feel. We're gonna break it down. We're gonna break this run deep. Okay. We're gonna need a whole nother live for it. It needs its own live because it's so much information. And I want to show y'all from back then to how he is now and to how he has now incorporated Chrisean into this. You know, it's a lot. But I feel like if it's explained properly, you can get it. And I think that I'm a good person to explain it. Okay. So tomorrow when we go live, I will be breaking that down. The pastor, Chrisean's faith, and how he has convinced her that Junior is like baby Jesus, in her mind. This is why she flip flops with last names. This is why she flip flop with his middle name. Just because random, she's just Chrisean Jesus. Like, no, her pastor put that in her mind. Okay. He's been here the whole time. He was here while Chrisean was giving birth. He was present. He's been her pastor since she was a little kid. So he's been around this whole time. Okay. So a lot of these ideas that she done came up with have come from him. This is not her way of thinking. It's his. And now he built it around her to make, because Chrisean is a narcissist. So Chrisean wants to feel like she has control. Shout out to Real Nikki Vibes. Thank you so much, sweetheart, for the super sticker. I really appreciate that, sweetheart. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so I think that that's what he's doing with her. And I think a lot of people don't see it. Shout out to my boo, Lizzie Mack, moderator. She says, get him trying to hit that like. Absolutely. Shout out to my boo, Lizzie Mack. I love you, sweetie. Oh my God, I love you. So yeah, it's definitely a lot. All right. And I will be breaking that down. So please hit the like, please subscribe if you haven't already. Okay. This is just the beginning of a wild web. When I tell y'all, bring y'all popcorn and y'all drinks for next live, bring your popcorn and your drinks. We're going to be listening to a lot of commentary from different people. We're going to get into the church. We're going to get into a lot of the older videos that the church did, even older videos with Chrisean's family. We're going to get into that. It's a lot. This pastor is not who y'all think he is. He is not. And I know a lot of people call him certain things, but it's like he's that and then more. He is. And Crustaceans fans are so worried about me. Y'all need to be worried about him. Y'all need to be worried about him. Okay, we just want Chrisean Jr. to be good. He wants much more. He wants much more. And we're gonna break all that down. The live will be tomorrow. What's tomorrow, Saturday? I mean, I could do it in the morning. Or maybe we'll do 2 parts. Maybe we'll do a live on that, and then the second live, just open up the phone lines. And I'll just let y'all speak. Maybe we'll do it like that. So tomorrow morning, I'll do the first live. It'll be about 2 hours long. And because we're going to need time, 2.5 hours, I'm going to need time to break all that down. And then we'll probably come back in the evening, and then we'll do a call-in on all of the information. And if y'all know anything or have been to the church or know the pastor, I would love to hear from y'all. Y'all to the front of the line. But yeah, I would like to open up the phone lines and just give y'all a whole show and let y'all talk, because I know it's going to be a lot of people that have a lot to say about a topic like this, especially involving Christianity inside of it. So I can't wait to pick y'all brains. But thank y'all so much for all of the super stickers, and cash apps and all that good stuff, and liking and subscribing to the channel. I love y'all. Please keep Chrisean Jr. in y'all prayers. Keep signing the petition, and I will see y'all tomorrow morning. Okay? I love y'all. Until the next live. Bye.